February 4th or 5th, a video began to surface online of Loose Cannon and this dude involved in an altercation. In this altercation with Loose Cannon put a gun to the back of his head. Loose Cannon knocked him out several times. He got back up. Loose Cannon homies jumped him. Loose Cannon homies jumped his friend that was with him, who was 60 years old. They stripped both of them like naked. The other homie had no clothes on whatsoever. He got stripped. His shirt came off. His pants came off at some point. It was really bad. Because of the severity of what was happening, a lot of people.
Gang, y'all see the title, League? You know what I'm saying? Bro, we all knew No Jumper was the police, gang. Come on. Swag on my mama, gang. Stop following me, gang.
People have several questions. One, who filmed this and why is it being released? Like, why did y'all put this out to the public for everyone to see? Like, y'all are committing several felonies on camera. Why would y'all post this online for people to watch? And then two, what led up to this? Now, depending on who you ask, there's conflicting stories. What we do know is a fact from both sides is the CEO of a network called the Dosh Network is like a Zeus replica. They have various reality shows. He was supposed to pull up to have a meeting with Wack 100 at No Jumper. Dosh was offering Wack 100 equity within the company because they want Wack 100 to come and run a certain section of Dosh and pretty much bring, the sauce back to Dosh. The owner, his name is Mozzie. He canceled last minute. So he couldn't make it to the meeting at No Jumper. According to Wack 100, the only person that was supposed to be there was Mozzie and this other dude who's like the president called Travis Ford, and they were supposed to have a conversation about Dosh Network. But when Mozzie canceled, Wack told Travis Ford that he shouldn't come because Mozzie won't be here and the meeting will be rescheduled for a later date. But according to Jay Reed, and this is where both sides stop agreeing, they all agreed that there was a meeting planned with Dosh Network and Mozzie. But Jay Reed will say, even though Mozzie, the president and the CEO of Dosh Network, canceled, that Loose Cannon still told him to come up there so they can discuss further business about Dosh Network. Loose Cannon and Wack is saying, why would we invite you up there when the president is no longer coming and you essentially are nobody within the company? Jay Reed is saying that Loose Cannon texted him about 3 times to pull up to No Jumper to have the meeting. And when he pulled up, they began to talk about Loose Cannon wanting to see certain things in terms of the subscriber counts, in terms of the metrics, and that conversation went bad. Jay Reed will say the conversation went bad out of nowhere, as if it was already planned that Loose Cannon was going to do that to him because he didn't say anything disrespectful. They weren't arguing. They had no disagreements whatsoever. Loose Cannon just punched him and things went bad afterwards.
Personalized tech solutions designed to match every business.
Bro, I don't care about
Still stuck with rigid.
What, bro? 2 back-to-back is crazy, Flacco, bro. Like, I gotta put you.
So we were stuck on the issue about.
I gotta put you on some humility. What's it called? Rituals, bro. Cause 2 back-to-back. Chat, y'all let me know. Have y'all ever watched one of my videos and it 2 ads back-to-back pop, bro? Like 2 ads, bro.
That Dosh Network has. So it was an issue. It was a situation.
I'm just asking because I never put 2 ads back to back.
Because we want to see how these 80K followers are still there on this site. Now, me bringing the situation of hand, I'm the front runner. I'm the connection. So I don't feel no type of way about me being there because this is business. So as me and Luce begin to speak, he says, hey, Jay Reed, see, this is where we have a situation where we need to see the spreadsheet for the network. As he began to say that, he calls Wack over there and Wack begins to speak. Wack gets to showing me like, hey, man, this is not what we're asking for. We need to go ahead and get that out. And as I get to looking, man, it just, and Rock, when I tell you this, man, it throws me all off guard because I wasn't aware at all. Next thing you know, I'm getting punched up in the face and it just goes crazy at that point, as y'all can see. Just totally threw me off guard, man, because I'm thinking in my head, this is my brother. This is somebody I talk to and I converse with weekly. Hit him with the top of the AM, and if anybody know me, I hit everybody the same way. Top of the AM, he hits back. Grand Rising, King, he do the same thing. We go back. We got love for each other. At this point, I'm thinking, so that's why I'm through off.
Wack 100 will call Jay Reed a liar. Wack 100 will claim the confrontation was heated. The confrontation wasn't as peaceful as Jay Reed would like it to believe. Wack will say that Jay Reed and Loose Cannon are from opposing hoods. They are enemies by law of gangbanging. So when Jay Reed came and they was having a conversation, Jay Reed began to ask questions about Adam 22 and why they was letting a white boy dictate and run things in the culture. And then they began to talk about Dosh Network and they had some type of disagreement. And according to Wack, Jay Reed banged on Loose Cannon. For y'all who ain't from LA, banging means when you say, on my gang, on this, like for example, right? Y'all know, man, okay? Y'all know I bang 1 deuce, okay? I bang West Fargo Unicorn 1 deuce. That's 12. We the police. So if I'm talking to somebody and let's just say we having a disagreement and I say, on 1 deuce, on Fargo Unicorns. Well, if we are already enemies, then that can spark a confrontation. And that's what Wack is saying happened.
Something can happen. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm talking to a Crip and he say, hey, Wax, so you telling me you whoop-de-whoop, and I tell him, go power root, take it how you want to take it. Once I deliver that to him, he could ignore that, hear it and dismiss it, or he can hear it as aggression and disrespect, right? And when I step back, it's 2 men, and the fight started. Now, I'm going to be real. It was 8 or 9 of my people on the wall, right? They didn't held because they see I'm not involved in immediate direct. I've had people say, well, why you didn't get in the middle of it? Well, I don't know him. And if I get in the middle of it and somebody swing, my people off the wall. Ain't no stopping at that point in time. It's 2 men. You know what I mean? I step back. You know, y'all gonna squabble, you gonna squabble. I think what happened was because dude tucked his tail and didn't really, you know,
Didn't
show
fight
the amount of
back.
aggression back that he had when he was talking. That left, instead of it being a 4-on-2, if that's what we want to look at it as, because in my world, a 4-on-2 is an even fate. You know, you give me one of my homies any foe, you know, it's a fight. Whether we win, lose, or draw, it's just going to be a fight.
Loose Cannon will also hop online to claim victory in a situation, to claim victory over Jay Reed. And Loose Cannon will taunt Jay Reed and mock Jay Reed and call Jay Reed a buster.
So
for not
that's
throwing a punch back.
the thing.
The
is
video I just
about-
played y'all of Loose Cannon actually online bragging about this incident, claiming after the incident, Loose Cannon posted a 7-minute video on his YouTube channel discussing the beating, stating that he used to be Big U's enforcer, that he loves to fight, and that the incident could have went a lot worse. So Loose Cannon didn't do himself any favors, but Jay Reed
I ain't gonna
was
lie, Loose Cannon snitched on his own self. You feel me? But me personally though, I do think No Jumper is the police, gang. I do think this man right here is the police, gang. Swing on my mama, gang. Stop playing with me, gang. I feel like he's the police, bro. Swing on my mama, gang. But the real thing is, he's not the police because he's provided a platform for y'all boys to stitch. Y'all boys is the snitches because y'all just want to get credit for stuff. Some of y'all did do it. Some of y'all didn't even, you know what I'm saying, get close to the scene, gang. Come on. Stop playing with me, gang. Suck on my mama, gang. But hey, that's what the clout comes with, bro. If you want to get known as a gang member, the biggest gang member, and I got 2, 3, 4 hats yesterday, gang, yeah. The next stop is jail. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, get your weight up, get your body, you know what I'm saying, right? Cause jail not gonna treat you as good as you think, gang. Suck on my mama, gang.